On our way to our 4-night stay in Tuscany, we catch a ferry along the rugged coast of the Cinque Terre, making stops at a few of the famous ports and villages. And then we reach the incredible medieval gem of Lucca, where we stay 4 wonderful nights within the ancient stone walls. Many say Lucca is the most beautiful city in Tuscany, especially as it is not swamped by the multitudes of tourists like Florence. The city is simply filled with remarkable medieval and Renaissance buildings, churches and towers. This is Torre Canigi. Look, there's even oak trees at the top. It used to be the vegetable and herb garden of the family that owned it, so it made sense their kitchen would be on the next floor below. And this is Piazza dell'Anfiteatro, and its oval shape comes from being built over a 2nd century Roman amphitheatre. Now it is surrounded by centuries-old private residences and filled with alfresco dining. The whole medieval centre is mostly pedestrianised, so walking around the cobblestone streets and squares is an absolute joy. In fact, the whole city reeks of age, yet it presents so beautifully. Around every corner you will find something to see, somewhere to visit, or someplace to eat. The great opera composer Puccini lived here, and so will you for 4 wonderful nights. You'll have plenty of my time to really get to know the place, especially as you can walk from your hotel to all these amazing sites within minutes. Lucca is completely encircled by 500-year-old defensive walls. They are huge, over 4 kilometres long and so wide that on the top is a broad walkway and cycle path that goes right round the city. A great idea during your my time is to borrow a free bike from your hotel and go for a delightful walk, dropping into cafes on the way. It's really interesting as from the shady pathway you can see down into the private gardens of the stately homes and palaces. It's delightful. Also delightful is the pizza and pasta cooking demonstration we have included. The best bit is obviously afterwards when we get to eat lunch. We get to eat what we saw being made. It's so fresh and yummy. Lucca also makes a super base to explore Tuscany. From here we include guided visits to Florence, where we see Michelangelo's David and explore their amazing Renaissance city sites such as Ponte Vecchio. And of course on another day we get to see that unbelievable Leaning Tower in the city of Pisa. And no tour will be complete without a special dinner up in the verdant hills above town. Here we dine at the Osteria della Vecchio Olivio, and the food is typically Tuscan. The real thing. The important thing here is that there is no coach park, and so there are no big groups, which is great. We are talking authentic. And since the locals love eating here, bookings have to be made well in advance, which of course we can do, because these sorts of very special dining experiences are always included on an Albatross tour, which means we can book our space months and months in advance. As I said, this place is the real thing. It's time to say Arrivederci Toscana, salute. Tuscany deserves so much more than a quick 1 or 2 night visit. You deserve our 4 nights, longer stay, enjoying seeing so much more and sipping deeply from the full rich glass of Tuscan life. Fantastico!